69% battery life. Nice. Oh, well, I just had my first long shift at the new Morrison's that I work at in Hull. Also, welcome guys, welcome to new Moto vlog. Something interesting has happened since last time we spoke, and that is, I had a problem with my clutch. So my bike needs a good old clean at some point. As you can see, hopefully eventually this is going to wear off the gasket sealant, because it looks a bit ugly. But yeah, with my girlfriend's dad, we changed the clutch plates, because my clutch was slipping, and it was starting to slip real bad. So we had to sort it out. I'd never done a clutch before, so that was a fun experience, but we did it. I mean, he's a mechanic, so he knew pretty much exactly what he was doing. So there was plenty of confidence there. So now I'm going to be heading back home to the new house. And out is this way, apparently. I thought we could go out the other way. So we're going this way. Just following Google. Google's telling me which way to go. Looks like I'm going this way. I don't know where I'm going. Which is why Google's telling me where to go. Thanks Google for that huge list of things I need to do right now. Turn right, then left, then left, then right, then right, then straight on, then yeah. There's no point rolling forward, mate. It's still a red light. It's not changed. Anyway, I was about to say, yeah, following Google Sat Nav, because I don't really know my way around Hull yet. What was I saying about the clutch? Yes, but since changing it, oh god, it's like riding a brand new bike. Straight out of the factory. She's got so much pep now. Obviously, especially after warming up, because it's really cold and wet and miserable. Typical day in the UK. Oh, these lights are long, aren't they? But yeah, I was really interested actually, seeing the engine casing off and just how immaculate it was inside. I was like, well, I guess it's supposed to be, isn't it? Surrounded by oil. But it was reassuring to see how intact everything was on the inside, like, cogs and stuff. Wait, where am I going? Oh. That was a bit confusing, Google. You're like, turn right, and there was no right. The thing is, Google gets really confused because Hull is nothing but infamous for changes to the roads, changing how it is, digging them up, redoing them, digging them up again, doing something different. It's just constant roadworks, it never ends. So I think Google gets a bit confused. Which doesn't help me, someone that's new to the area. One thing I do need to adjust is the clutch cable. I was expecting it to be a little bit stiff, because that's what I read about. Look, I could see it going, rev it, rev it, rev it. Bless him. I'm quite happy to give it a little bit of beans. I was so distracted. Anyway, yeah, nice shift at work. Clutch was bad, clutch now good. I'll have to do an oil change a bit sooner than usual though, because I mean, it probably isn't necessary, but just any, like, you know, machined particles or anything that might be floating around in there after changing things. It might be a good idea just to do another change after things have settled in. I think I'm going all the way around this roundabout, yes. Yes. But yeah, it's mostly 30s and 40s on the way to work, so it's not really anything too crazy. It's not as nice as, say, driving from Boroughbridge, my old place, to York was when I worked at the hotel. That was a nice drive. Yeah, country roads, country lanes for 20 minutes. I don't mind city riding, but of course I don't know this area. One good thing about Hull, though, is I'm allowed in the bus lane all the time. There's no restrictions, which is real nice. Because a lot of cities, they will allow bikes in the bus lane, but it might be between certain times. Here, it's much like York is, and it's just like unlimited, like any time. So in theory, traffic won't really ever be a problem. There's generally going to be plenty of room to filter, bus lane to use. I think cars can use the bus lanes on Sundays, that's about it. So I do believe there's also a faster way for me to get back home that Google doesn't do. But because I can filter, I don't think it matters as much for me as it does for a car, for example. It's so nice to have no slippage. Like, you guys didn't get to see or hear it, but it used to be a case of, where are you going? What are you doing? Are you driving down the cycle lane? Oh, you're pulling in, okay. Interesting. Straight on here, which is the left lane. Oh, it was straight on the right hand side as well, never mind. That's a little bit confusing. It's really, I'm used to some city riding because of York, but not like big city riding. I'm not used to like tram lines either, which came up in the theory test, and it was like, oh, well, I've been driving around places, but we don't really have a lot of trams in the UK. Okay, so where am I going? Oh, left, so I probably want to be in the left lane then. Oh, and it's a merge across. But yeah, there's a shortcut that family and Jess used to get back to her house, because, well, our house now. There's like a, I don't know, like back alleys, but they're big enough for like vehicles to park around the back of some houses. or get access to, you know, the gardens and stuff. So of course I could definitely fit through there as well. And I could take different routes as well, because I'm not stopped by bollards. I think it's still a 40 down here. Yeah, there we go, look, authorised vehicles. I can go in there all the time. Oh, time to stop. Oh, Elena, just go away with it. Doop. Oh, more roadworks going to be happening. That is an interesting manoeuvre. Yeah, apparently this bit coming up, Google reckons, is like an orange zone. It might be really busy, but it looks fine. I suppose unless a train comes. Still straight on. I hope that kid's waiting. Hear me out. What a great name for a barber. No, hear me out. I think it's a good name. Stop rolling forwards. It's not going to make the lights change any fucking quicker. Or maybe it does and they know something I don't. What else can we talk about on the way back home? Pass some time. Still no news on the 3090. God, I missed that GPU. Still no news. As far as I know, it's with Gigabyte now for the repair or replace. But other than that, I know no new details. Gigabyte don't keep the shop I bought it from apprised of like what's going on. So when they know, I'll know something. Pretty much is how it's going to work. Anyway, no, I'm still going to be doing some streams with the 1660 Super that I borrowed off my dad. It's better than no GPU at all. Just means I'm kind of restricted on what games I can play at like max settings or what games I can play at all. Because if I'm gonna have to run the whole game on like everything low, I don't know if it's really worth it. I know not everybody is as like graphically picky, but I don't want to play something then people will be like, oh, this looks like shit. Not just the stream necessarily, but like the game itself. Is he okay? He's okay. Road closed, access only. Uh-oh. No? Are we alright? This is the way I've got to go. Following Navigator Google. That's another road closed sign. I'm starting to get a bit concerned now. Here comes the third one. Access only. Well, I need access to go home. Does that count? Well, this is where the Google's sending me. Can I still go down the shortcut? Shit. So if we can't go this way, where can we go? Is it? Well, it's closed, isn't it? Alright. So this is where Navigator Google sent me. Alright, brilliant, thanks a lot. I take it we can still go down Bankside then, can we? Ah, sweet. Thanks a lot. Perfect, that works for me then.
So, kind of awkward. I realised I was too busy trying to get home that I didn't actually film an outro. So guys, that was a new vlog from the new place that I'm living in. Hope you enjoyed it. Quite a nice little drive home. I don't think it's going to be too exciting though. It's not a super interesting place. I miss the country roads. That's what I do. I miss the country. I miss those country roads. I like to go driving down them quite quickly because you can get away with it. I didn't tell you that. But no, I'll get used to it. We'll see if we can find like some more interesting routes to go back. It's a big city, so I imagine there might be like a few times if it's a nice day, like I can just go for a drive around and check the place out and then go back home. But guys, thanks very much for watching. Catch you in the next one.